Yo guys, it's Brandon from Brandtendo Studios, and today I am going to be doing a very honest review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. This movie, I must say, it's probably one of the greatest movies I've seen in a while. Like, seriously, this film is just a masterpiece. If you haven't watched it already, just go ahead and see it. And wait for it to come out streaming on Peacock, because apparently that's where it's gonna land first when it goes streaming. So hopefully you should be able to watch it if you haven't already. But anyway, this movie is a blast. There's so many fun little nods to different games. Like, seriously, like 1 minute you see Mario and Luigi in Brooklyn, and then the next minute you see them wandering around the Mushroom Kingdom. It's amazing. So, here's the plot real quick. Mario and Luigi are plumbers who live in Brooklyn, obviously. And then, while exploring underground, they find a mysterious pipe which leads them to the Mushroom Kingdom. But on their way to the Mushroom Kingdom, they both get separated. So Mario gets sent to the Mushroom Kingdom near like Peach's castle and places like that, where Luigi gets sent near Bowser's castle. And that's right, surprisingly it's not Peach who ends up getting kidnapped, it's Luigi this time around. And speaking of Peach, Peach is just a badass in this movie. Like, seriously. They went ahead and gave Peach that, like, brave female role that most characters tend to have in, like, Hollywood movies nowadays. It's really cool, and it's a nice change. It's like the game Super Princess Peach, except Mario doesn't get kidnapped. So yeah, it's really cool. And obviously, Bowser has a big fat crush on Princess Peach, and he does this hilarious musical number in the film where he sings about Princess Peach. So, that's also really cool. It's hilarious. I mean, it honestly caught me by surprise. There's so many references in this movie as well. I mean, I can name a few. On their way to, talk to, like, Donkey Kong or somewhere like that, well, they go training or something, Mario, Peach and Toad. They travel to quite a few places. They travel to World 2-3 from the original Super Mario Bros., the level with the Cheep Cheeps on the bridge. They travel to Bob-omb Battlefield from Mario 64, and they also travel to the Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey, which is being shown right now. And also, the reason I'm showing gameplay of Odyssey and not actual footage from this movie is because of copyright reasons. I've already been claimed a few times on the channel, so I'm not risking it again. Anyway, let's just continue talking about this movie. This movie is excellent. My only complaint is that Luigi doesn't have nearly as much screen time as I thought he would. And another thing is that, obviously, even though Mario and Luigi don't have their Italian accents, Chris Pratt and Charlie Day still did a pretty good job doing these lines. And honestly, Jack Black killed it as Bowser. Like, seriously. Jack Black as Bowser just goes, like, really well. I mean, I was a bit unsure at first when I saw the casting and saw that, Chris Pratt and Charlie Day were going to be the voices of Mario and Luigi. I just thought, yeah, this might not be right. What if it ends up like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and Mario starts sounding like some kind of, like, I don't know, Brooklyn Italian heritage guy. But, funnily enough, Mario and Luigi do actually have Italian accents in this film. At the start of the movie when they're doing the plumbing commercial. But for some reason, Chris Pratt and Charlie Day didn't maintain that throughout the rest of the movie. But still, they did a very good job. And The Italian accents that they put on just for that commercial scene at the start was actually pretty good. I'd also like to talk about a few other really cool characters in this movie. Like, there's the Penguin King, who appears at the start of the movie when Bowser tries to invade Cool Cool Mountain, or wherever it is. And there's also Kamek, who's pretty cool. Also, Seth Rogen did pretty cool playing Donkey Kong. I mean, he really did pretty good. I mean, the fight scene between Mario and Donkey Kong is really cool, and I was surprised to see the catsuit make an appearance in this movie. Like, honestly, it's really gripping. Like, at first, Mario's getting absolutely destroyed by Donkey Kong until he grabs the catsuit and absolutely beats the crap out of him. So honestly, that's really cool. Another thing I'd also like to mention is the amazing soundtrack in this movie as well. Like, the soundtrack was just amazing. You can hear, like, snippets of different music from different Mario games. One song that really caught me by surprise was the theme song for the Mario Bros. Super Show, which plays near the start of the movie, which is actually really funny, I'm not gonna lie. And also, in the scene in Bowser's Castle, Bowser's having like a little party, and you can actually hear the Fury Bowser music from Bowser's Fury, which is another cool Easter egg. Hell, even the DK Rat makes an appearance. So that's also really cool. Another really funny character in this movie is this suicidal Luma. So while everyone's being held hostage in Bowser's Castle, there's this Luma who's basically just accepted his fate, accepts the fact that he's probably going to die. So that Luma is pretty funny. And also, another surprising fact, in this movie, Mario initially hates mushrooms until Peach makes him try one of those mushrooms from Mushroom Kingdom. So that's just like real character development right there. And another thing about the music in this movie as well, not only is it just like different game music, which I really like, they've also got like regular pop music playing in the background as well. Like, during the Mario Kart section, they've got Take On Me playing in the background, which is really awesome, because that song has always reminded me of Mario Kart. It just has, it's just giving off that vibe. And not only that, but the Mario Kart section as well. Probably one of the major climaxes of the movie is the Mario Kart section on Rainbow Road. Like, it's so cool to see that different references are being made in this movie. Like, Bowser finds out that Peach and Mario are kind of getting along, so he sends out his minions, he sends out all the Koopas, and then Mario and Donkey Kong are obviously in the lead, and then this blue shell paratrooper comes out and absolutely obliterates Mario and Donkey. Well, he destroys part of Rainbow Road, and Mario and Donkey Kong end up inside the mouth of an eel, and they eventually get out. I'm trying not to spoil too much of the movie for you guys, but yeah, this is definitely a really awesome movie. And for the major climax of this movie, Bowser sends out a Banzai Bill, Mario uses a Tanuki suit to try and avoid it. He leads it into this pipe, and the Banzai Bill explodes in the pipe, creating like a massive shockwave which sends everything from the Mushroom Kingdom into the real world. Like, Bowser's castle comes through, the Toads, Princess Peach and Bowser's minions also come through. And there's an epic fight against Bowser in Brooklyn, which is really cool. And spoiler alert, there is a post-credit scene in this movie revealing that there's a Yoshi egg, and we might be getting a Mario movie sequel, which is really cool. And another thing I'd like to point out is that this movie it was recently announced that the Mario movie has had like the biggest opening weekend ever in the history of animated movies, which is honestly crazy. I mean, the previous record for that belonged to Frozen 2, and now the Mario movie has passed that. That's just unbelievable. So anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the Mario movie if you've seen it down in the comments below, and let me know if you're going to see it down in the comments. That would also be really appreciated. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my Discord, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram, links down in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.